Yeah, so I'm delighted that Dr. Maureen Robinson has come to the Illinois Math and Science Academy. I have been engaged in working with several universities in South Africa, of which Stellenbosch is a potential partner with the Illinois Math and Science Academy. We're in the process of exploring what that might or could look like. Maureen has been at the University of Illinois on a Fulbright, and so this work was just a perfect time for her to travel to Chicago and come to IMSA. So we've spent the morning meeting with staff, and we're continuing in the afternoon, and we're learning a lot from her, and I hope she's learning a little from us. So we're just thrilled that she's here and able to spend time with us.
That's excellent. And I was wondering, what, I know you guys are just seeing the possible connections that our two schools could have, but is there anything specific or that you guys, or just general that you guys have talked about as far as the partnership would go?
I'll let her answer that.
Okay.
Well, it's very exploratory at the moment, so up to now it's really been more of an orientation for me. You know, we looked at the teacher preparation program this morning and the way professional development works. And so I'm still going to be finding out more about the problem-based learning and the inquiry approach. And so I don't think at this stage we can be very definite. I think really the issue is just to see synergies, potential synergies, whether we can formalize that or just leave it as an informal communication. I think time will tell.
Okay. Interesting. And then just a few quick questions. I was wondering if you could tell me a little bit about your background. It seemed very interesting in how it led you to curriculum studies and teacher education, and specifically to technology education.
No, not technology.
Oh, not technology? Okay, I apologize.
That's in the next life.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Are you talking
Second
about me
life.
personally?
Yes,
or the
you
university?
personally, yeah.
Well, I've
Your
been a high
background.
school teacher and really working in areas of high poverty. I've worked at 3 universities in the Western Cape of South Africa. The one where I am now is University of Stellenbosch, which is in the rural areas in the winelands, but it's a very established university. And my own interest is really in what contribution universities and faculties of education can make to improving the education system of the country. So most of my work has been in teacher education, educational change, working on policy frameworks in that respect, projects, programs, initiatives, curriculum design, you name it.
Great. And how has your visit been so far at IMSA? What have you found?
I've only been here for one morning, but I think, but no, it's lovely to be in an environment where people are so enthusiastic and passionate, and there's a dynamic sense about the place, which I think is very motivating. I think often you can tell the essence of a place by the energy that you find, not necessarily by the specifics. And that seems to me to be very much here. So I'm happy to have been part of that up to now. And very welcoming, and everything's been wonderfully prepared, and folders and everything just been fantastic.
Great. And then, so for your Fulbright so far at the University of Illinois, have there been significant differences that you've seen that will inform you when you go back to South Africa?
Well, the specifics of it was to look at what they're doing for their curriculum design for teacher preparation, because they're re-looking at their program. And we've been doing the same, but actually more similarities than I expected. And one of the similarities being the dilemmas that people have. It's not a clear-cut journey in what's the best way of preparing teachers. And it's quite a slow process. So I think for me the learning experience has been more about we're not in this alone, and that we all have similar issues and constraints, which is a learning experience in itself, I suppose.
We had an unexpected synergy that a member of our Board of Trustees, Dean Mary Colansis, was someone with whom Maureen met at the University of Illinois.
Interesting.
So that was a great connect.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, great.